my name is Mike, and I am going to tell you a story using TPRS. It stands for Teaching Proficiency Through Reading and Storytelling. It uses something called comprehensible input. And this story is designed for learners with a B1 level. If you don't know your level, you can check out our video here, where you can self-evaluate to test your level. Okay, so let's jump into this story. It's about the airport. So our story starts with a woman. Her name was Suzy. And what was her name? Very good, you're paying attention. Her name was Suzy, and she was getting ready for a trip. So her first step of the trip was to go to the airport and catch her flight. What was she going to catch? A taxi? Was she going to catch a cab? Was she going to catch a dog? What was she going to catch? Exactly, catch or take a flight. Anyway, so the first thing she did when she got to the airport was she got in line at the check-in counter. That's right. What kind of a counter was it? And what was she going to do there? Was she going to order a coffee? Was she going to buy new shoes? No. What was she going to do? Exactly. So when it was her turn to check in, she looked through her belongings and she saw, oh no, she had forgotten her passport. You don't look very surprised. Let me see your surprised face. Oh, that's good. Now let me see your worried face. Oh no, Suzy, what were you thinking? She forgot her passport. She didn't have time to go all the way back home. Where was her passport? Exactly, at home. Her passport was in her house, back at home. What could she do? She was frantic. She was distressed. She was very, very upset. What's another word for upset? Exactly, I just said two of them, distressed or frantic. And what do we look like when we're distressed? Let me see your distressed face. Oh, hey, that's good. Okay, so what would she do? What could she do? This was an enormous problem. But then the man behind her said, I've got a solution. What did he say? Exactly, I've got a solution. What could it be? What solution could there possibly be? That's exactly what she asked. What could it be? Repeat. Do you have an idea? What do you think? That's a creative idea. But no, he said, I am a billionaire. That's right, he had a lot of money, a lot of cash. Hey, I tell you what, every time I say billionaire, you say cha-ching. Let's practice. Billionaire. Good. That's right. He says, I have a helicopter outside. A helicopter? Yeah, what sound does a helicopter make? Hey, wait a moment. You're not making a helicopter sound. That's right, this goes two ways. I'm telling the story, but you have to participate. Yeah, so let me hear a helicopter sound. That's the spirit. Exactly, something like. And so they went outside onto the tarmac, and sure enough, there was a helicopter. So what did they do? Did they get out or they get in? They got in, and it turned out that this billionaire, yeah, a billionaire who had a lot of, was also a helicopter pilot. So he started up the helicopter. Helicopter sounds? Good. And they went up into the air and they started flying over the city. And then he asked the obvious question. What do you think he asked? Exactly. Where are we going? Where do you live? Repeat. Where do you live? Yeah, but the problem was Suzy looked around and she was... What do you think she was? Yeah, she was confused. She was disoriented. Yeah, it was difficult for her to get her bearings. But then she saw something that she recognized and she said, aha, there it is. What was it? It was an enormous water tower. Yeah, a water tower. A big tower full of water. Full of what? Oh, are you saying it like me? Water? The American way? Or are you saying it the British way? Water. Both are correct, of course. So it was an enormous water tower. And she said, aha, I live next to the water tower. And so the billionaire pilot headed straight for the tower. To head. Do you know what that means? Well, if you don't, it means to go in a direction. Yeah, he headed for the what? Exactly, for the tower. When they got there, there was no place to land. There was no place to put the helicopter, only houses and houses. And so, what did they do? Go ahead, ask me. Excellent question. She remembered that she had a swimming pool. So they got right above the swimming pool and she jumped into the swimming pool. Whew, that was close. Where did she jump into? And the swimming pool was full of? Very good, very good. So she ran inside, dried off her hair, got her passport, ran back outside. But uh-oh, how was she going to get back up to the helicopter? Oh no. Well, he let down a ladder. Yeah, a ladder. Place where you can climb, but he couldn't get it low enough. It was too dangerous. Because of what? Yeah, because of the trees, the houses. And so, how could she get to the ladder? What do you think? I'm not just asking, you have to answer. What do you think? Oh, that's a good idea. Well, fortunately, in her yard, she had a trampoline. You know what a trampoline is? Yeah, a trampoline. It's like a big bed that's elastic and it goes boing, boing, boing. Let me hear you make the boinging sound. Good. That's right. So she got on the trampoline with her passport, with her dry hair, and she started bouncing higher and higher and what? Exactly. And higher until she could grab, she could take, she could catch the ladder. And then she climbed back up the ladder into the helicopter, and the helicopter went back to, where did it go? Exactly, back to the airport, back to the tarmac. It got there. It landed on the tarmac, and Suzy jumped out of the helicopter, and what do you think she was feeling? Yeah, all of those. Maybe very excited, very stressed, and very grateful. Yeah, grateful. Grateful is how you feel when you want to say thank you. And so, what do you think she did? Yes, so she said thank you to the billionaire, and she ran inside the airport, and she went directly to, where did she go? The check-in desk. You're paying attention, well done. And she gave them her passport, she was able to check her bags, and she made it to her flight just in the nick of time. Wait, you don't know the expression, in the nick of time? It means just before the time limit ends. You only have a certain amount of time and Just before the doors close, you enter in the nick of time. Repeat, in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. She made it just in the nick of time. And she got on her flight and started her fantastic vacation. Okay, well, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Thanks a lot, and remember, every day you are getting better and better. See you around. Hey! Sorry, did I scare you? Well, I hope you liked the video, and please, would you consider liking and even subscribing? That will really help us continue to help you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm Mike, and see you later.